Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome to your first stream of the week.
Yeah, first stream of Global Hack Week Social Good Week. I'm excited about it. I've missed you all.
Yeah, we have missed you. I see people in chat are excited to see you already. We could have done just you solo Ryan
Solo Ryan closing ceremony.
Do you feel prepared for that if I step out?
I don't know that I feel fully prepared for that, Mary. I have to be honest. I was telling Mary before the stream, I feel like this is going to be a great recap for me as well, because I've been recovering from jet lag and everything. So I really have not participated in Global Hack Week that much. So
yes.
Bilhaj isn't here, Matt is saying. There's actually a dog in the office today who took Bilhaj, so no Bilhaj in the stream room today.
Yes, none at all. It is the real Mary and Ryan. We had the stand-ins in earlier.
We're also... good.
I was going to say, I'm going to give till 02 before we start with our slides. Perfect. So
I was going to say, we're off our game here. Normally, I'm the one doing the slides and everything. Mary is fully in charge today. So if anything goes wrong, we're blaming Mary, not Ryan.
You enjoyed the music before the stream, that was all me.
I see.
Oh, the dog is not Watson. Yes.
It's Rugby, Swift's dog.
Yes. I did get intel, though, that Watson's parents found out about his fame within our community, and they were excited to hear about it. They weren't familiar with Global Hack Week, but excited to see that Watson was.
Yes.
Oh, this is a spoiler for earlier, but it would be very on theme for the week. We had some good dog streams. Yeah.
Who remembers #Mary on top? Back in the old days, when we had to join the stream separately. But,
Yep.
Now you get Mary on the left, right?
Yeah.
It's not mirrored for y'all?
I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary on left.
Yes, exactly.
That's the new phrase.
Shall we jump into it?
Let's do it. Let's start out with introducing ourselves real quick. Ryan.
Hello. Yeah, I actually feel like I really need to introduce myself because I haven't been on anything else this week. I'm Ryan. I'm the director of events at Major League Hacking. I help oversee all the folks who work on all of our different programs for hackers and organizers. I actually just hit 5 years at MLH full-time, at least as of yesterday, which is really exciting. And then part of the reason I've been out of the streams, not in the streams this week, has been I was in India the prior 2 weeks, and I'm still recovering a little bit from jet lag, but finally getting back on schedule here. So
yes. Everyone wish Ryan a happy 5 years in the chat.
Yes.
Say it 5 times.
Spam the chat.
Spam the chat. On my end, I'm Mary. I work as our first party events manager, so working on events like Global Hack Week. And I am already excited for API Week, which I'm coining API role because it's coming up in April, and it's going to be a fun time.
Yeah. Also, I'm seeing from 404 here, risking the aggressive notifications in Duolingo. I did have to mute the notifications immediately.
What? Oh, no. Yeah. That's the best part of it.
No, I'm not a...
I love how aggressive they are. I find it genuinely motivating.
Too much for me. Also, pleasure to see you again here with someone who is in Kolkata. That's awesome. Actually, can we do our background?
Let's do the reveal.
Yeah. So we've got 2 different things in our background here. We've got a little memento from Diversion.
You do the influence.
Yeah, I need the backing. Yeah. And then I'm not going to move it because it is substantially bigger, but in the corner over here, there's a memento from the team at HackHound as well, which is really cool to see. So adding to me and Mary's background here.
Sprucing up the streaming room.
Move the camera? No. That's crazy talk. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
It would be so shaky. Shakier than it already is.
Exactly. All right. Shall we?
We shall. You were at the closing ceremony of Social Good Week. So I figured we should do a little intro on what MLH is, in case this is anyone's first time joining us.
For sure.
Do you want to tell us about MLH's mission?
I would be happy to. It is our mission to empower hackers here at Major League Hacking, and we do that at over 300 different member event hackathons a year, and then 12 different global hack weeks. There's workshops, the fellowship program, all sorts of other things that contribute to this as well. But ultimately, our job is to make hackers' lives as awesome as possible. By being at one of our events, you're part of a community of more than 500,000 folks that we work with each year. And I think that's actually on our slide here. So we have a community of over 500,000 people that we've worked with in our lifetime, and where our slides
We're
are messing.
fighting.
We are fighting, of course. But ultimately, that's a little bit about us. But we're here to talk primarily about Social Good Week, which you're going to have to help me out on here, because I was not at Social Good Week very much. So, Mary, you want to tell us a little bit about that?
I would love to. So we're here to wrap up the week and go over a little bit of what y'all built this week. We had a ton of really cool stuff. If you're joining the closing ceremony, but you weren't hacking this past week, we just spent an entire week building projects to make the world a better place. We explored a ton of different topics. So we're going to take a little trip down memory lane to go over it.
Nice.
So let's start with day one.
Sure.
Always good to start at the beginning. We welcomed a bunch of new hackers to Social Good Week, which was really exciting to see. I know this topic brought in some folks to the community who hadn't hacked with us before. So huge shout out to everyone who was a first-time hacker this week.
Yes.
In addition to that, we also had a lot of familiar faces. I'm sure you recognize some people in chat here.
Yeah, I feel like given the number of people I'm recognizing in chat, I feel like there are plenty of historic Global Hack Week hackers as well. So it's good to see.
Yes, absolutely. And we started off the week building some educational hacks. So I saw a ton of really cool ones. This one was a video someone made giving an intro to web dev. And that became a theme throughout the week.
Just wanted to highlight this very accurate comment in the chat here.
Very, very true. 404 first-time hacker. Something seems fishy here.
Yeah, I don't know if that fully is correct, but we'll allow it.
We will allow it. One other last thing we did on day one was y'all created some hacks for nonprofits. We did a really cool stream with Ellie where they talked about some of the work they had done with nonprofits before. Nice. How you can use your hacking skills to help other people out.
It's awesome. I love it.
Yes. Jumping into day two, we had some pre-API week, API roll content over here where y'all created a Social Good API with Physea. I believe it was an API to track the causes you care about and get updates sent over to you.
Nice.
So some cool stuff there.
I like the bridge between Social Good Week and API Week here.
Yes, I felt like I needed to do the call out right there. After that, we did a type of stream we've never done before that I was really excited about. We had Ellie design an accessible application. So spent a few hours doing that. And then immediately after, Carrie took the design that y'all just created with Ellie and implemented it. Nice. So I think our first
tag team
stream, which was really cool. We could do one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be down.
Let's do it.
Mary and Ryan do a technical stream.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm game.
That was someone's favorite Global Hack Week stream ever.
Physea's or
Ellie's.
Ellie's, that's awesome.
Yeah, huge.
Look at Matt too, shouting out API Week here in the chat. We love it.
Love it.
The hackers are so talented that we don't even have to advertise the event ourselves anymore. They're in the chat doing it for us.
I'm surprised you haven't put in your Hackpack link.
Oh, I could put in my Hackpack link. That's true.
I made Ryan a special link so we can see how many people joined the event
through him. Yeah, through me. I don't even remember what it is though, which is a bad sign. Again, we'll find it real quick and I'll post it in chat for folks who want to give me credit. Join Ryan at GHW. That's what it is. Okay. We'll post it for everybody.
Matt asked if it's Hackpack/Ryan. It would make sense for us to have done that, but we didn't do that.
Well, I feel like I actually use the /Ryan. I should, before I say that, I should check if there's anything on it. But occasionally I'll use it for my slides and stuff like that. And so that's why I was going with
used more often.
Mm-hmm. Or something nice.
Yes.
Yeah, is that she builds?
We can get that one updated.
I'll update it during the stream to keep everyone entertained here, or keep everyone on the same page.
While Ryan is updating that, we also got to meet some really inspiring women in tech on day 2 of Global Hack Week. Jackie moderated a panel with some former and current MLHers, as well as former and current hackers in our community. This was a really neat stream. If you missed it, I highly recommend going to watch the recording of it. It is available And that was it for day 2. We rolled right into day 3. We had some impressive MS Paint at this Global Hack Week.
Of course.
Once again, I feel like I'm getting pickier and pickier which MS Paint paintings I show on stream. And I don't know what it was about this one. I think the smiley face on the tent, but
Yeah,
I just liked it. Whenever they look like something I haven't seen before, that's
the smiley
that's when
face
they're
on the
going
tent
up.
is like a really,
Yeah.
it's a nice touch. I also, yeah, I don't want to dig on this hacker, but I like that the river and this one is very vertical.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
it could be a waterfall.
it could be a waterfall. That's true.
Yeah.
I hadn't considered that. I had not considered that.
And like this is a little path that goes behind the waterfall.
I see.
That would be very
It's
nice
like
to walk on.
This feels like the type of waterfall you find in a video game that has something hidden behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that. I see that. Hey, ooh,
Oh.
Sorry, I got excited by a comment. This
You got
is someone's second
Oh my
MLH event.
goodness.
That's awesome. They were at Diversion in Kolkata, is what it sounds like. So glad to see
Look
you
at
again.
you influencing
Yeah,
Global Hack Week all around the world.
indeed. What's up next here?
After our Bob Ross MS Paint time, Ellie did a session on how to make applications accessible. I know we had several similar to this throughout the week. This was a really cool kind of general overview of the different tools you can use, which I know a lot of y'all ended up implementing later on throughout the week.
Mm-hmm.
I like this comment. I'm so glad to see you're keeping track, Matt.
I wish it was that number. Like I
I
wish
know,
we had done that many events.
I mean, we need to start adding up streams people attend and everything, and I feel like we could get some very long numbers in there.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Rolling into day 4, we had another really strong day of sessions. Siddharth and William, one of the many dynamic duos here, did a Tableau stream where they looked into public health data.
Yes. What is it about William and any other streamer where they suddenly become a dynamic
I
duo?
know.
I don't know if you've noticed that as well. Like
Yes.
William and Aaron was a dynamic
Yep.
duo. William and Siddharth. I feel like
William
just,
and Way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
William just has that power. Like you
Yes.
put William with anyone else and suddenly they're a dynamic duo.
Yes, and it suddenly becomes everyone's favorite news session too. Yeah.
100%.
We also had a session with Carrie where she went over some different tips and like things each one of us can do to help create more inclusive spaces in the areas we're in.
Nice.
Lots of cool social good stuff.
Yeah, love that.
And then finally on day 4, y'all fought misinformation. Y'all built a science communication platform together to try to weed out false information or fake news. This was a really cool and I think topical stream that we had.
Yeah, nice.
Jumping into day 5.
Can you believe it?
Can you believe it?
Already.
We're already at day 5. Alberto went through how to prepare for technical interviews with y'all, getting y'all ready for internship season and new job season. I think everyone here is going to just crush all of their interviews now.
Love that. Can I answer a question?
Oh,
since
yes,
we're not going to do Q&A. Someone here asking if there's going to be any offline MLH events. We actually do host offline MLH events all the time. You can check out mlh.io/events, which I know some folks already put in the chat for us. That's going to have all of our events, digital, physical, anything like that. So you can just check out what it says there to find events that are taking place in person near you.
You might be able to find Ryan at one.
Yeah, that's true.
You never
Depends
know.
on where you're at in the world and where I'm at in the world. So,
It could happen.
I don't think I've got anything in April or March here, but we'll find out. That can always change.
I'm going to an offline
You're going
event in
to
April.
Hack KU,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So if anyone's going to Hack KU. Did I skip one? Nah. Okay. We also made what I think is one of my favorite hacks we've made on stream. An app to help lost pets reunite with their owners. I mean, this one really just tugs at the heartstrings. Can't help but love it.
Also, can we have a little bit of Inception here where we've got Indigo Wizard asking a question on the and then there's Indigo Wizard again.
That is incredible.
Nice.
And after that, we jumped into day 6. Getting into the weekend here. Y'all created an app with Carrie to help the visually impaired out. I saw a bunch of different stuff y'all did in this category, but I know she in particular made one to help people pick out clothing and make a little digital wardrobe on
Nice.
there.
We've had a lot of carry streams, it seems
Yes,
like.
a lot of carry streams.
I also see another one that I'm just going to address really quick since we're not doing a Q&A. So for our member event hackathons, we actually work with local organizing teams. So if you want to see a MLH event in your region, the best way to make that happen is, speak with maybe the computer science club at your school or university and try to plan a hackathon and, reach out to us, and we'd love to see if we can work with you.
Are you?
We're actually not doing a Q&A on this stream, so I hate to do that.
Okay, yeah.
But
I'm sorry. That's so
yeah,
embarrassing.
we're
of
not doing
me.
any questions or answers, so unfortunately, we just have to go to the next slide.
Yeah, of course.
What if maybe next Global Hack Week we can ask? Yeah. What's up next year?
On day 6, you also we had you all make posters for social cause you cared about, and I pulled one that I really liked. Someone made one for food insecurity and promoting food security, but there were tons of cool posters you can go see in DevPost if you have not yet.
Nice.
And finally, day 7. No sad reacts, but we did wrap it up on day 7. Dimmer hosted a group brainstorm session to think of new project ideas.
That's cool.
Which I thought was cool. Yeah, cool. Kind of a new mini event. So that was really neat. And then y'all also worked on a job board website to help people find work, help each other out in that area. And that was Global Hack Week.
Well, good news is that there's another Global Hack Week coming up in what? You counted it earlier. It was
21 days.
21 days until the next Global Hack Week. So we don't have a long wait, team. Shall we jump into it?
Let's do it. API Week kicks off April 3rd. April is for APIs, as I've always said. I'm super excited for this event. You can already register right now at hackpack/GHW. I'm already signed up. Ryan's already signed up.
I'm actually not signed up technically, but I can do that right now at Hackpack.
But you can do that right now.
Join Ryan at Global Hack Week. Don't worry about this link on stream. Use Ryan's link instead.
Absolutely not. When I made that link for you, I figured at least you were signed up.
No.
This is
I've betrayed you on stream.
You really have.
It's okay. It's all right. I'll post the regular link in chat though for anyone who needs it.
Thank you.
Got it.
But API Week is going to be just what it sounds like. We're going to be using APIs all week. So we are going to be building our own. We're going to be using other people's. It's going to be a really fun week of hacking. So make sure y'all come and join us then. Between now and then, though, we have hackathons every single weekend, both digital and in person. So if you would like to join us at any of those, you can go to mlh.io/events. I know we dropped that in chat a little bit earlier, but you can sign up to keep hacking between now and API Week.
Nice. All right.
Should we talk about this?
I feel like we make the joke every time, and we should do it. But I agree. I know we'll get questions otherwise.
We will get questions.
If you're interested in getting your Global Hack Week Social Good Week swag, make sure that you filled out our swag form at hackp.ac/swag, which I think somebody already posted in chat a little bit further up, I think.
Yes.
Our friend there. In addition to that swag form, you're also going to want to make sure you filled out the address form. And you should have seen if you needed to fill out either of these in your daily points emails already. So you should be up to speed on that. Again, you earn your basic swag just by registering and completing those kind of initial steps. And so that initial swag is going to be a postcard. You're going to get a sticker sheet. You'll get a letter from us that has all of that stuff. And then if you're looking for some extra swag, the way to do that is by attending 5 live sessions throughout the week. You're actually going to get a hexagon sticker, I believe, for Global Hack Week. And then you're also going to get a little die cut sticker of our kind of like our mascot for it as well, which looks really cool. And I think you can actually see all of those on the website as well if you go to ghw.mlh.io/swag.
Yes. And one other disclaimer I'll give with swag. I sent out an email about an hour ago that should tell you if you earned swag or not. If you did not, has the steps to do so, and you have until tomorrow morning to make sure you get those done before we totally close up and order all of the swag. So make sure you check that email. And if anything looks wrong, just reply to it today so we can make sure it gets sorted out.
For sure. Before we jump into thank you, can I make one other swag announcement? So for those of the folks who are here live, you get special access, insider information for, I believe, it was December. What came before December?
October.
There was so December, October, January, February. I believe all 4 of those events and this event here will actually be getting their letters sent from India if they're in India, which is really exciting. So they're all getting packed in the United States and they're getting shipped in one big shipment and then getting reshipped or remailed locally. So it should improve the deliverability quite a bit for India. Very excited to try that out. So we'll see how it goes here.
Very, very exciting. I see people are, oh my gosh, chat is blowing up at that announcement.
We'll see how it goes, team. We'll see if it is better or worse. I'm not. I don't want to make any promises about the deliverability. It should be better. That is our expectation and hope. But Pete's in the chat. We love the excitement here.
Everyone try not to faint at this huge news.
So we've got a bunch of thank yous to do as always here. Shall we jump into it?
Let's jump into it. The first 3 people I want to thank are Isabel, Ritvi, and Gabriella. Each of these 3 did streams throughout the week. Each of them did multiple streams actually throughout the week, both technical sessions and mini events. Isabel did a track as well as Ritvi, and then Gabriella was a first-time streamer doing some mini events. So huge welcome to Gabriella, and of course, I know y'all love seeing Isabel and Ritvi out at each Global Hack Week. Next up, we've got Ellie, Viniac, and Steven. I know y'all saw several of the streams Ellie did in my recap of the week, but in addition to all the ones they did, Viniac helped us out a ton on the Today and Global Hack Week streams. I know y'all saw him this weekend, giving you the kind of daily download each day. And then Steven, of course, did some really cool AI streams throughout the week. AI for Social Good Track.
I'm liking the love for Viniac too as well.
Huge fan base. Yes. The next 3 people I want to thank are Kev, Cecilia, and Alberto. I know Kev did an intro to Python stream for y'all this weekend, as well as a Wix workshop earlier in the week. Cecilia streamed for their very first time during this Global Hack Week. They did a mini event and then 2 technical sessions where y'all tried out some accessibility tools. And I know that y'all gave Cecilia the huge Global Hack Week welcome, as I expect. And of course, Alberto came back and did some technical streams over this weekend. Okay, next up, we've got UT, Mara, and Dimmer. 3 streamers I know y'all love to see every week. UT did a couple of streams this weekend. Mara brought back her building your very first website track, and then Dimmer did a ton of different streams, covered I think like 4 or 5 different social good topics. So really, really cool to see there.
Nice. Oh, getting the Dimmer love.
And giving myself a break from speaking for 1 moment.
Yes. Well, if you want another break, or are you ready to go?
I could go now.
All right.
Well, next time what is the break?
It's fine. Next time you need a break, just pass it to me.
Okay. Next up, we've got Fazia, Carrie, and Jackie. Jackie moderated our Women in Tech panel. Huge shout out to her for doing that. And then Fazia and Carrie both did some really cool streams this week. I know we saw a little bit about them already, but Carrie built that digital stylist app, and Fazia built an API during the week.
Yes. I hate to break the bad news, but Dimmer for president in 2024 legally can't happen. I don't think Dimmer is old enough yet. Right?
Yeah, not that I know of.
You have to be 35 for president in the US?
I think so. Maybe like a Dimmer for
senator or something like that. I don't know what the age requirements are there either, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking of like a non-political role.
Mayor of the MLH office.
Mayor of the MLH office. Yes.
And start the campaign.
I like that. I want to be the like, I don't know what the word is for the campaigner. Let Dimmer stay here on streams. Mayor of the Twitch. I like that. Next up, we have Anthony, Dikshita, and Manya, who all did some awesome streams. This was Anthony's very first Global Hack Week stream. So huge shout out to him for that. And then, of course, Dikshita and Manya did some really awesome technical streams throughout the week to teach y'all some new skills. Next up, we've got William, Newful, and David. The three of them, all dynamic, not all dynamic duos.
They're all by themselves dynamic duos.
We already spoke a bit about William, but he did the Tableau stream. And then Newful and David both did some awesome technical streams throughout the week.
Yes.
There we go. Timur Viniak is mayor.
There you go.
They're a trifecta, a dynamic trifecta.
Yes, indeed. I see a good question here, so we'll just take it real fast to give Mary a break. When will your swag be delivered? For this event, I would expect it to take us about a month to get everything packed up, and then we will ship it to India, and it'll be reshipped from there. I suspect we're going to be shipping out of Mumbai, but we might be moving that to Delhi as well. And so you can imagine whatever your local postage time is from either of those locations to your house via India Post.
And while we're asking questions, does this mean people will receive prizes faster?
In the very short term, no, but in the slightly longer term, yes. There's about 200 people who have packages outstanding where we're basically getting caught up. But for new packages or anything else in India, they'll ship directly from India. So you should see them much faster, yes.
I would,
and no KYCs as well, which is huge.
I would ask this question. Unfortunately, we have run out of time.
Yeah, we're
for
out
our
of question time. That's so unfortunate, Matt. Maybe try again next time.
Yeah. Next up, I want to thank Rosendo, Vic, and Sajal. Rosendo works with all of our partners who help us bring events like this to the community for free. So he worked with GoDaddy Registry and Wix this week to bring y'all this event. And in addition to that, I know y'all love to see him on the streams. He did a couple of our daily streams and kicked everything off at our opening ceremony. Vic, of course, is our incredibly talented designer who made all of the assets for the event, as well as the postcards and stickers that y'all are going to get in the mail. And then, of course, we have Sajal, who did our support for the event, helped answer your questions over in Discord. I know y'all know and love him from all of your shipping questions.
Yes, 100%.
And 3 more thank yous. I want to give a huge shout out to Will for streaming this week, and then Robert and Siddharth for everything they did. Robert designed our website for Global Hack Week and helped us out with a ton of support this week, making sure everything looked good for y'all. And then Siddharth, in addition to the 3, I think, streams you saw him on, maybe more, did a ton of the behind the scenes work to make the event possible. Really could not have done this event without him. So huge thank you to these 3.
Yes.
2 more very important people to thank.
For sure. But I feel like we should take a look back here. There was 404 posted this big thing. I feel like Mary in particular here really deserves a shout. Can we get some Mary love in the chat, please?
I thought we called a truce.
We did call a truce, but I didn't do anything this Global Hack Week, so I don't need to abide by the truce. You can't thank me for just showing up for closing ceremony. Seriously, Mary puts in a ton of work to these events, so we'll give her a shout out and some love in chat as well here. Yes.
Y'all are too sweet.
Yes. All right, shall we thank our partners now?
Yes, let's do it.
Cool.
First, want to thank Wix. Not only did they help us out and run a really cool workshop this week, but gave y'all early access to some of their tools. I got to see some of the projects you built on their platform, was so impressed with the quality. So huge thank you to them.
Nice. And our second partner here was GoDaddy Registry. I know just from seeing stuff in Discord and talking with hackers, how much people appreciate the free domains and everything like that. So glad to see people were able to use those this week and actually hook up their projects to some real websites, which is really cool to see.
Yes. And with that, we will see you all at API Week. I'm going to throw the link in chat one more time.
We'd love to see it. Look at us.
Look at us.
We love to see it. All right. Well, listen, you all rock. We will see you next time. Hopefully, am I allowed back on the opening ceremony next time?
You are.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll be back.
Assuming you aren't in a plane like you were for this last one.
I think I technically was in an airport, not in a plane at the time.
No excuses then. I mean, you should have been on the stream.
The airport Wi-Fi would not have sustained it. I was using the mobile hotspot and everything, so it was not a good look for streaming. But I also think I was just tired from 2 weeks in a different country and traveling around and everything. So I don't know. It wouldn't have been my best stream.
That's very valid.
We have a couple of questions here in chat. I'm actually not going to answer them. I'm going to encourage you to check out the Discord. We've got the Ask MLH channel, and then we've got the Support Tickets channel. And one of those two will be able to help you out if you have a question still. And including where's TNR? That's also a valid question. You can ask that in Discord, and we'll maybe get back to you.
I've been asking this all week. I figured you would have some insight, but I guess not.
Unfortunately, no. All right.
Alrighty.
It's been a pleasure, everybody. We will see you in April. 21 days. So short.
Very, very soon.
Cool.
Alrighty. Happy hacking, everybody.
Bye, everyone.